Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Iffy from Creative Music Company, and in this video I'm gonna go over the top 5 vocal warm-up techniques. I've noticed is that people usually skip right through vocal warm-ups and vocal exercises. It doesn't do you any good. The best thing about this is that it's categorized. So if you feel like you're really lacking in one of the areas that I'm about to mention, you can definitely look up resources specifically targeting those vocal techniques and vocal exercises. So let's get into it. All right, so the first vocal warm-up technique that I'm going to go through is probably the one that's overlooked the most. It is physical. Yes, I said physical. Even though you are singing, you're still utilizing your entire body. We're talking about stretching your neck, the jaw, the muscles in your face, your arms, pretty much your entire body. Loosen up the body, loosen up the body. Vocal warm-up technique number 2. So this is going to be breathing. This is probably one of the most important exercises in my opinion, and I feel like this is what's really going to take your vocal technique to the next level. So a lot of the times you hear the phrase diaphragmatic breathing. What does that actually mean? So I'm gonna actually get into that in another video about how to properly breathe from your diaphragm, include bubbling your lips, extending consonants like v, s, panting, hissing. Here we go with number 3 for the vocal warm-up techniques. This is going to be agility, accuracy, and speed. If you feel like you have a difficult time doing riffs, doing runs, or even just singing phrases that have a very fast melody, agility is definitely the area that you want to work on. Or if you feel like it's very hard for you to jump from one pitch to another seamlessly and smoothly, this is the area you want to focus on. Number 4. Okay, so this one, I also feel like it's a game changer. Doesn't matter your expertise level, if you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, or if you're an expert or pro singer, you need to work on ear training. And so number 4 for the vocal warm-up techniques is ear training or working on pitch. These exercises are going to be great if you find that it's hard for you to maintain pitches when you're singing songs. Maybe you start in the key and then you end up in another key. Or if people might have told you before that you sound very flat or you sound sharp. These are all terms that are kind of like thrown at you and you have no idea what they mean. If you don't know what it means that you got to work on your pitch. And the best way to do that is to train your ear so that you could hear when you're making these mistakes. You can hear when you're falling out of key. You can hear when there's a little bit of discrepancy between the note that you're supposed to be singing and the note that you're actually singing. And lastly, number 5. So this is going to be my favorite. I think this is the most fun as far as the vocal warm-up techniques, and that's working on placement. This has everything to do with directing the resonance into different cavities of your face, right? So where is the sound going? We want our sound to be directed in the right places so that the pitch and the tone can come out smooth and even. We always aim for a more forward placement than anything. Vowels, right? A, E, I, O, and U. I find that people struggle with placement because they're used to singing one way. The goal with placement is being able to train your voice to accomplish different sounds, different ways of producing the same note, different ways of singing the same song. An example of placement would be singing from like a nasal place. I love to sing, yes I do. Right? That's very back. You would think of the sound as being very back. I love to sing, yes I do. When it comes to style, some people do sing like that naturally, and there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of style and having a little bit of a nasal placement. That's okay if that's what you sound like. However, you want to have control when you want to sound like that or when you want your placement to be back as opposed to when you need it to be forward. Opening up that a little bit would sound like, I love to sing. I love to sing, yes I do. And there you have it. Those are the top 5 vocal warm-up techniques. Stay tuned for a breakdown of each one of those topics. Bye.